What if I couldn't speak? What if I could? Can you say with me, from darkness to deliverance? Yeah, yeah. David. David, the shepherd, son of Jesse, the farmer of Bethlehem, who later became king of Judah and Israel. His name means beloved. The details of Brother David can be summarized in 4 parts. First of all, he is the shepherd. Secondly, he is the singer. Thirdly, he is the soldier. And fourthly, he is the sovereign. He is the shepherd, the singer, the soldier, and the sovereign. David was one of the most heroic people of God's chosen. David was a man after God's own heart. But yet there was something peculiar about Brother David that I think all of us, my brothers and sisters, can identify with. Out of all of these things that I just mentioned, shortly after accepting his victory lap from defeating Goliath, and after being chased by Saul due to drinking haterade, Brother David was chased into the cave and gradually went into a stage to where he felt he was all alone. In other words, he felt abandoned and rejected. And I want to go into this introduction, my brothers and sisters, by saying, I believe the worst feeling in life is having the feeling that you are all alone. Anybody gonna pray with me? I think the worst feeling in life is to be in your bedroom somewhere wondering, is there anybody else going through what I am going through? Has anybody else felt this pain that I'm feeling right now? And let me challenge you something. No matter what stage of the spiritual highway you are on, my brothers and sisters, your faith will be tested in front of the fire. Yeah. Your faith will be tested in front of the fire. Can I open that up just a little bit? How many homeowners do I have in here? Homeowners. Let me go back down memory lane. You remember the day that you got the keys to the house? You walked in and you smelled the freshness in the house, whether it was brand new or whether it was new to you. It was freshness. And you walked in and you admired everything about the house. The lights came on. There was food in the refrigerator, furniture from Ivan, Heiligmeyer, or whoever you got it from. Wherever you got it from, there was stuff in the house. And everybody's smiling. But on down the road, seemed like the pipes and the refrigerator and the dryer and the dog outside need some attention. And it's at that point to where your faith may be in front of the fire. I'm still not getting to somebody right now. I need to talk to married couples, I guess. You remember when you came down the aisle And both of y'all were humming, there's a ribbon in the sky for our love. And y'all just looking cross-eyed, I'm sorry, y'all just looking lovey-dovey at each other, and y'all saluted, got in the limousine or whatever you got in. There you are, honeymooning. A few years down the road, some of it may not be a few years. Just a little while down the road, one of the two forgot what they said when they came down the aisle, and the ribbon in the sky has now become cut. And it may be at this time that your faith is in front of the fire. So my brothers and sisters, you will face some fired situations. There's a message that the Lord wants to tell a few of you that feel like you're alone and rejected and neglected. Before I even get into this text, the Lord wants me to speak something into you and say, I have not left you, nor have I forsaken you. You may have left me, but I did not leave you. And so quickly as I move, there are 4 things that we're going to learn from Brother David in his experience in the cave. And I'll get in my little red wagon and I'll scoot on out. There's 4 lessons we're going to learn from Brother David. And first of all, my brothers and sisters, I submit to you, if you plan to get out of your dark situation, I suggest that you first talk to God. Talk to God. Brother David went through 4 stages of depression in this particular time in the text. Let me kind of dissect that for you. First of all, in verse 1, he starts off by saying, how long wilt thou forget me? In other words, he expressed what he had to say. He had a prolonged struggle. How long will thou hide thy face from me? In other words, he felt his blessings were being cut off. Somebody can identify with this. How long shall I take counsel in my soul? In other words, he had dark thoughts within himself. And how long shall my enemies be exalted over me? He was dealing strictly with the adversary. What if I